Yeah.
If you go to sleep during this live, now we are transmitting, I'm going to let you snore. And you can wake up all the ghosts. Hello, everybody. Those people who aren't watching, thank you for not being here. Uh,
Hello, Stango.
we are, well, Stango, I'm not even sure whether he's around at
Yeah,
the moment.
he did. He come in.
Yeah, he
Well,
came in and he came
yeah.
in and went off.
Oh, right. I know. Is it work or
There's,
something?
yeah, it's fine. It's not a problem. There's nobody watching us.
Right. Yeah.
I don't have. I think it's great.
They're live. They're on
There will be
theirs at the minute, but they'll be shutting it down very shortly. Oh,
right.
now anyway, 1:30, because that's
Yeah,
the arrival time.
yeah. Well, what I didn't know was whether they were going to be doing the live yet, because nobody knew what the signal was going to be like.
No, they did a live there. What they're gonna do
Right.
is text me whether it's gonna be live or not, so at least I know as well as you.
Well, that's all right. That's not a problem. Um, with any pre-show, okay. I don't know whether you've ever watched a pre-show before, but my understanding of a pre-show is we spend the first half hour talking about garbage.
Yeah,
Then we introduce what we're actually here for. Then we start promoting it and talking about what could happen or what couldn't happen. Um, and then that's it. End off. It's really to try and boost people's interest or hurt people's interest in in this case, it's a live show, which has got nothing directly to do with the Grim Reaper radio show.
hello,
But
Sean.
hello, Sean. Nice of you to be here, my friend. I'm not here, or am I? I don't know. But let me have a look, and I can tell you whether you are here or not. Yes, you are here, and you're live. Well, you're not live, but whatever you type is live. Um, I still want to know, and maybe you can answer this one.
What's that?
If have they got set appointments with different ghosts?
Ah, I don't know.
The reason why I'm asking is that I, my understanding is that ghosts only come out at night.
No, that's not true.
Well, this is what I know. This is what they're going to attempt to
Yeah,
demonstrate. I
yeah,
won't say prove. I'll say
yeah,
demonstrate. Right, that in the middle of nowhere, where there's no electricity,
yeah,
or that they bring,
yeah,
right? If there's energy there, energy equals hashtag tag possible ghosts or
yeah,
spirits.
yeah.
Spirits, let's call them spirits. I'm just wondering how many empty bottles of vodka they're going to find.
Yeah.
Sean, you are alive, yes, but I have your soul.
I must say though, there does seem to be more activity as you get later in the day. I found that even at man, you know what goes on at man,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
and I've put the cameras on. If I put them on now, you won't see nothing. I've tried it.
You won't see nothing yet. The baby. Oh, sorry, that was something totally different. Sorry, random, random. I was thinking, you ain't seen nothing yet. In this case, we haven't seen anything yet. We may not see anything. It's the fact that people have gone out of the way to try and demonstrate something.
Yeah,
Spirits and wines are found in the pub and also at cemeteries
cemeteries.
and also in the church.
Yeah.
It's called the holy wine. You know why it's called the holy wine?
No.
Because the goblet has a hole at the bottom of it. Oh no, I'm thinking of the Spanish thing. Um, listen, lack of sleep.
What?
Does that mean that with lack of sleep you're more susceptible to spirits?
I don't know, to be honest.
Well, I've
I
got
do
some
not know.
vodka in the fridge. She'll find out.
Well, I'll tell you something. The first
Ah,
off the cuff ones that's coming, I'm telling you now, I think that'll be pretty good. But I'm a bit worried about the signal because I've seen the aerial shot of it, and it's
mhm.
surrounded by trees. So I'm a bit, if it's a damp morning, I know that can affect signal. But that's a What we're trying to do is just try different ways.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It sort of makes sense. Anne Marie, great to see you.
Yeah,
I
hello, Anne Marie.
I have sent you the latest link if you would like to come up and say hello. I'm not pressuring anybody. I never do. I didn't even know that Grandad was going to be talking to us today until last night
Yeah.
because he sent me a text during the live to let me know he was coming up today, and I never
Yeah.
read it. I
No,
still
well,
haven't read it.
I was supposed to be there live with her, but
Yes, you were.
due to circumstances, I'm not there.
Well, that's a
So,
bit. Even I figured that one out. I'll tell you what, Grandad. I'll tell you what.
what? What?
It's only like yesterday we were talking to each other.
Yeah, we was.
Well, that's true, yeah. All right. So the last time you were around was a very long time ago, apparently, that you weren't around, but you are now. Um,
Stop trying to thingy me mind.
okay. All right. Yeah. No worries. As I say, Anne-Marie, this is something we don't normally do. I don't normally do anything during the day because I know how busy people are. I'm just hoping that our friends who are out in the field don't get too sunburnt because the temperatures are already starting to rocket. I went out in the car. I only had to nip up the road, so to speak, about 5 miles. I got in the car. It was 19 degrees
Yeah,
centigrade. Yeah.
yeah,
I got back to the car after I went into the shop to get cat litter and some food for the gecko because it likes live food,
yeah.
and it was 39
One minute.
outside.
Yeah,
So
can believe it.
I know the latest idea is that it's going to be 40, up to 40 degrees in some places.
Yeah, well,
Um,
that's the idea of us doing these early morning lives off the cuff. Just
yeah.
no one can sleep. It's gonna be humid. Blah de blah de blah.
Well, anybody want to do a live? Respect to them. Um, I don't think I could do a live at that time of the morning. That's probably makes sense. Whereas at the moment I don't. Hello, argument. How you doing, mate? Um, sorry, I'm a Pinnack media fan. Please inform a National Association Corporation. Okay, no problem. And I'm not going to apologise for that either, folks. Do you know what? There's a rumour going round, and I need to dispel it straight away. In the early hours of this morning, right,
Yeah,
the cat grabbed hold of the microphone with its
right.
paws, because
Yeah,
it's got thumbs,
right.
right, and started whining, crying
Yeah.
down the microphone, in a sort of in a tune to the karaoke, and I got accused of singing live on YouTube. I haven't done that since I
I've
was.
I've seen the comments actually. Go on,
Yeah,
carry on.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I haven't done that since I got pissed on New Year's Eve. So, does somebody seem to think that I was pissed last night or something? Yeah.
Well, as what it read, somebody's might have
Stangu,
grabbed it.
Stangu. So it's not me. It's not me. Oh, is that what it stands for? I didn't know that, Sean.
Yes, Stangoose still here. Yes,
Oh,
Grim, we all believe you. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen all the evidence stand go. Don't worry.
Now, any questions that you wish to ask me, I have no problem. You can ask them. You have the right to ask. But I don't answer questions. And any evidence which you might bring before the court is overruled.
Seen
So
all
it's,
that as well.
so it's not admissible. But the idea of karaoke made me feel as if we need to do something about it. So that's what we're going to do. That's going to be our next venture, but not on YouTube, folks. YouTube has this terms of service terms of service, which includes copyright. And if something sounds similar, regardless, they can put a strike in against you.
Yeah, no.
So we're going to do it. Hopefully, if it works,
I'll tell you
by the
what,
website.
Grim. You know when you
Granddad.
start doing that, I'm out on one of these off the cuff lives on location. I'll make sure I'm near Amsterdam and I'll sing Tiptoe Through the Tulips and I'll show you while I'm doing it.
Okay. You won't be anywhere near Amsterdam. It doesn't mind. You can still sing Tiptoe Through the Tulips, or is it Shit Show Through the Tulips? I'm not 100% certain. Good afternoon, Paul C. How are you doing? Thanks for dropping on by. Most appreciated. Grandad's got a lot of things planned for this live. He's had less than 24 hours notice, so obviously he's bang up to date with it and knows exactly what's going to be happening, because he's the one who's going to be advertising what's happening at 3 o'clock, because I haven't a clue, because I've not made any appointments with any spirits.
Basically, on Wolflovers Ghost Hunts, they're going to be doing a live on location with Amanda and Chris, and they're going to try it during a day to see if anything comes through at this church, and we'll see.
Church. Yeah, we don't have subtitles. So for those who didn't quite understand that, it was church.
Church.
Hello, Gripper.
Let me get this. I'll get this bit wrong. Satanic rituals have taken place at.
I know it well. I attended. But he didn't see me. Apparently so. Apparently there's supposed to have been sacrifices and all sorts of things made at this place. You know. But we don't want to talk about the gory stuff too much, because it's not past the watershed. It's going to be on Ghost Lovers, Ghost Hunts. When we get the confirmation that it's going to be going ahead live, we'll put the link all over the place. Certainly in the chat anyway. And the right chat.
I won't be a minute.
Okay. The world is round, because if it wasn't, Christopher Columbus would have fallen off. If it was flat, he'd have fell off. So his ship would have been a spaceship.
Right, I'm back.
What the hell has that got to do with the topic we're talking about?
I don't know, because I didn't have my headphones on, so I don't know what you were saying.
Yeah, it's just in the chat.
I thought, how daft am I not having my phone near me when I'm asking them to text me?
Well, you don't need your headphones for them to text. You just need your phone in front of you.
I know. Well, I didn't have my phone in front of me, but I have now.
You're as blind as a bat. Don't say too much about sacrifices, please, Grim. It was a long time ago, and we were all young. Well, I wasn't. I was old then. You might have been young. Mort. It's nice to have one of, almost the trio that started this. If Stangu gets here before we finish it, it'll be the trio.
Yeah.
You know, if anybody wants to come, who's in the chat, who wants to come up and say something, tough. We still got this problem of porn bombers coming in and trying to make things a little bit difficult for us. I don't know why. It's not as if we upset too many people.
I think it's just become a fashion, to be honest.
Well, it's a fashion I could do without, to be honest. Oh, you're going to drop in after 2:00. He was late last night. He's going to be even earlier today, but still late. But mind you, he's got an excuse. He is working.
Yeah, just because a few bottles up as you're coming in, will you Stango, please?
Lemonade. He's had too much alcohol. He's been on the pop all morning, can't you tell? He's half asleep. Okay, so Clever Clogs. Starting at 3:00. Well, we don't know. That's the trouble. Hopefully, is the word.
Yeah, well, I've just asked it. I've asked him to do some tests now, so it's put okay. So I'm just waiting.
Well, it just depends on whether or not he's got 1 cherry, 2 cherries, or 3 cherries, or
That's
bars.
right. Yep.
You know, if you got 5 bars, piece of cake. You know, or is it now a triangle? I'm not sure. It depends on what phone they're using, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were going to put the link out, but Anne-Marie's all over it as always. That's why she's called a super mod. Allegedly.
She's lovely as our Anne-Marie.
I have to say that just in case somebody takes offence to the word super mod. There's a lot of snowflakes around, and I'm starting to fear that the Snowflake Act just might actually end up being a part of life. You know, for those people who don't know what the Snowflake Act is, I shall let you know sometime. But it is actually quite funny when we read through it. We could do with Stangu, so we might do it later, and I'll send it over to you, and you can have a look at it. But yeah, somebody was saying, why don't we do music now? Well, we could, but it might wake the ghosts up. You know, and we don't really want to do that. I think the experimental work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been having a word with a couple of my friends over in that direction, and they said, yeah, we don't mind showing up.
Yeah. Be interesting. But you see, majority of people what go out there on a night time is because one, it gives that atmosphere, and secondly, you don't have a lot of people about where they could end up with people there just looking round. You know, it's one of those.
You thought it was last night, though. That was us last night. And there's a ghost singing karaoke somewhere, or a soul. I'm not picking on snowflakes, otherwise I know you'd get upset. Outlaw King, thank you for being here, by the way. It's great when you can put a live on and you get a lot of people coming through, and then you get that Muppet Stangu who takes it too far and then starts to whinge. But it's all right. He can come up later and we can watch him melt.
Yeah, 10 minutes time. Well, 12 minutes.
Oh, you're counting down till he turns
Yeah,
up
of
now,
course
are
I
you?
am. We've got to have our Stango.
Yeah, but he's got to get home first. He did say after.
Oh, right.
And he didn't say which way he was going on, whether that was via a pub or via friends or what.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, there is that in there.
Yeah. I actually, after his last outing, he decided that he wasn't going to drink anymore, and then come on alive. personally, I thought it went down really well. You know.
Yeah.
Hello, Frack. How you doing? I keep seeing you over the pond. Occasionally you come in here, but it's nice to see you. Yeah, I was over the pond earlier talking to a few people, and I said I'd like to apologise in advance in case I upset somebody. That way I don't have to apologise 30 million times afterwards. Because that's the way YouTube goes, because people don't take apologies. You know? How many times does people need to say, I am sorry? Is it once, twice, 20? The fact that it said, I'm sorry, it should be enough. You know? Or is it just the tone of voice that you use, Grandad?
So
Yeah.
Outlaw King's doing his housework.
Ah, right. Okay. Are you building a house, or are you just tidying up in general? Go on then, Grandad. It's your turn.
What?
Say something.
Hello, everybody in chat.
And where can they get to see the live streams that we do away from YouTube? What website? Give you a clue.
www.grimreaperradioshow.com. Hello, Mrs. J. Hello, Indy.
/live.
Oh, yeah, sorry. /live. Yeah, he's added a bit on.
Yes. Indy, great to see you. After the yeah, I don't mind you coming up, by the way. Don't mind Mr. J coming up. Don't mind anybody coming up. But if you attract the snowflakes, then you deal with them. Last time we had some idiot who decided to give us the bum cheeks, which was amusing. Didn't really like it. It's a fat ass. Cheers. Yeah, www.grimreaperradioshow.com/live. That's where we can say things, and we can get away with not worrying too much about it, you know, because there's no terms of service. And for some reason, I don't even know what's happening at the moment, because I'm getting feedback from myself. Oh, it's because Grandad's muted himself. That's why. My Chunky Geordie, more commonly known as Gina.
No,
Gina,
me.
are you gonna be around for the after show? This is the pre-show. We might do an after show, which will start at 3:00, and it might be live. If it's not live, it's going to be recorded. Any news yet, Grandad?
No, nothing yet. He'll be sat stuffing his face now. He'll be busy doing stuff, I reckon.
Indeed. I agree totally. You do melt them with your hairdryer. I tell you what, I'll drop you the link in Telegram if you want to come up, mate. I don't mind. Let me see. You're around here somewhere. There we go. Right, I've sent you the link over. Mrs. J, I think I better send you the link as well. I might have done already. I'm not sure. No, I didn't. Just in case you've got the time to come up, because I know you're very busy. Oh, right. Oh, you're going to be cooking soon. Right, fair enough.
Yeah, he's roasting himself outside.
Yeah, just remember to turn over. When one side is cooked, the other side needs doing as well. Okay, you're out next week for your bricks of
Airbex and ghost
oh
hunting.
urbex. Okay. Oh, gross. Ah, yeah. Just stick it on a spit outside. You wouldn't even need to put a fire under it in the seat. And stop talking about food. You're making me hungry. I just realised I'm not eating. Not fair. I'm drinking, but I'm not eating, so I'll get all my calories I need from the lager, I think. Okay, you're
Is
good
that?
at you're good at reading.
Oh no. Is it Rendell's Forest? I think.
UFOs and ghost huntings. Now I have the gear.
Yeah, I've seen your stuff. What you've got in the. Are you going to be doing it like during the night? Like, you know what I mean?
You mean in the evening, like
Well, no, early hours.
early hours when it's dark? Mrs. J
Mi-
has Frank's attention.
yeah, Mrs. J. You don't have to talk about ghosts. You can talk about what you want.
Yeah, I don't have a
Well,
problem.
I don't either.
You know, who fancies?
Don't forget the bag of gummies, then, Indy. I'll never forget that.
Okay, is this something you would like to share, or
What?
is it or is it something just between you and Indy?
No, it just was given some gummies to have during the thing, and he just got the munchies, and he had the full bag of them.
Okay,
He's got
now,
4 bags already.
right, right. Well, now, when you talk about gummy bears, the thing is, I've been, for those people who don't know, I've been over on Devos and Upstate Audits live recently.
Yeah,
Now, their idea of gummy bears are gummy bears that are laced with a certain amount of cannabis. Yes, THC. Yes, and they ate between them. Well, actually, I think it was each 1,000 grams.
oh yeah, they was talking about that, weren't they?
Yep. And in the early hours of tonight, they are going to be doing some jackass stunts with some fireworks.
But you're joking.
So if you're up in the early hours of the morning, go over to Devos, because I think it's on Devos, or it could be on Upstate Audits, and watch him stick a. It's not a rocket. Um, it's one of. It's a bit like a. One of them things that shoots into the air. Yeah. Fireballs, etc.
Yeah,
Yeah. He's sticking one of them in the on his back, bent over, but not actually in the crack of his arse,
yeah.
just resting there. And he's hoping that when it sets off, everything just goes upwards and not downwards. Personally, I think he's a little bit doolally, because he said if that one works okay, he's going to do it with 2.
Right.
You know, Roman candle. Thank you. That's the one. I knew it had something to do with religion. But yeah, I'm hoping I'm awake, because I think it'd be hilarious. I got upstate last night, letting off bangers, basically. That actually looked more like chilies. And we got him to stick one between his toes, and he never got hurt.
Yeah.
I think on the quiet he does it quite a lot. Can I just say hello to? Oh, I'm not sure whether it's Alison that's in, or whether it's Carl. Carl on Alison's channel. He does it too,
It's confuse you.
Well, it's not that. I think actually he likes to dress up in women's clothes. I could be wrong, especially when people call him Alison, and it does actually say it's me, Carl, on Alison's channel, Sean. Or you just called him Alison just to wind him up.
Cheers for coming, Paul.
Yeah, hey, you're always welcome. You know that, Paul. The drama-free channel, and then we get Stangu coming up. I can't pick on you for too long, Grandad, because I think it's unfair to take the piss out of the afflicted too much. Oh, it's both of you, is it? Oh, okay. Do you want to come up and say hello to everybody? Put one in the chat if you think that Carl and Alison should come up and say hello, or two in the chat to say that they should stay in the chat. That'd be interesting. Because then they'd have to decide which of the two accounts that they've got on Telegram I should send it over to. Okay, Mrs. I'll type it. You know, when you start spamming, I will act accordingly. You got timed out yesterday, but that was accidental. Mankind, I have no problem with you being in. You behave and you keep your politics out of it. We're not talking about spaceships. We're not talking about aliens, and we are not talking about anything else. Just ghosts and scousers and
Hello,
Grandad.
Mankind.
You know. And of course, tomorrow, Mrs. J has got her chilled out live from 12:30. Thank you for reminding me, Mrs. J. Yeah. No, Mankind. I'm sorry, but the answer is no, you can't join the panel. I gave you the opportunity to join the panel and you refused. I don't want to go there. Okay. Put a 3 in the chat if you think Carl is Alison and that it's all smoke and mirrors spelt with a J. Can you see them together? Well, as the chat has spoken, who am I to not pass on the message? So I am going to send the link over, and I'll put it over in Alison's Discord. I was going to say Telegram. Right, so you can come up and say hello. No pressure, you know, but you know, the chat is spoken. I have no problem with ghost stories at all, Alien. It's a question of trust. Trust is something which is earned, a bit like respect. So let's see how you go being nice in the chat for a while. And then I'll need to talk to my cohorts in crime as to whether or not it's worth risking and you know, arranging for you to come in.
Well, it knows my views on stuff, don't you?
Yeah, well,
it can be really good. It can be.
Well, I'll just say, let's see how it goes. I think that's fair. At the end of the day, I can't risk the channel. It's just not worth it. Too many people enjoy it.
Yeah.
And enjoy because it's fun. It's a Mickey take. It's not serious. Is it Adam's Ultimate Adventure Show? I like that. I have no idea what you do, but I do like it. I like the name. And ladies and gentlemen, and children of all ages, and Alien. Here is Carl and Alison.
Hello, guys.
Hiya.
Oh, stop,
Hello.
stop. I need to put subtitles up for the chat. I forgot you, Scouser. No. How are you doing?
Very good, really. How about you guys?
Oh, I'm actually over the moon.
Yeah, things been going well.
Yeah. We're still here. We're still breathing.
No drama, I've heard as well. It's good.
Oh, I don't do drama.
That's what we need, innit, Cal? No
Isn't
drama.
it? Yeah. Well, I've got a smile on my face when there's no drama. I'm smiling now.
That's it.
Yeah.
Well,
it's all about having a smile.
Hang on a second. Alison, it's only just gone 2:00. Shouldn't really be putting a smile on his face that early. Each in a row. Shouldn't really take the mickey. It's not fair, is it? But let's face it, I've got nothing else to do at the moment.
Hey, you're all right with us, Grim. We've just been out to the Shakespeare Theatre that's opened here, in Prescott.
Oh yeah,
it was a big event. I'm thinking of it. I've been in. We get free entries to the building. You walk around, and there was actors there, and he couldn't get the dress up, and we had to try and zip the dress up, didn't we, love?
Yeah.
We went backstage, and before you know it, we're in the middle of an actors. I went in the office by accident, and they were all on the computers. Said you're not supposed to be in here, and then I ended up in the dressing rooms, didn't I, love? And then there was two eccentric people, they must have been in actor mode, what do you call it, in character. And then he started saying, "Oh yes, we've got a problem with the dress. Could you help us?" And we broke the zip, didn't we?
There's only you that could do that, Cal.
I know. I've been out for 5 minutes and caused murder, so I'm thinking of going back later with the gimbal and having a proper film of it.
Why don't you?
Ooh. Yeah, you get permission first because it's a private venue.
There was people in there with cameras, wasn't it? Taking photos.
Oh yeah, there will be. I mean, there won't be an issue, but don't forget, they may have an issue with you.
Yeah, and I don't want to get barred when it's the first day open.
Yeah. Well, no, not really. You wouldn't be able to go somewhere.
Quite a nice building, wasn't it, Al?
Yeah.
Good. They spent how much? 30 million on it?
Yeah.
30 million, yeah.
Bloody hell.
Ah.
And they said there's no money around.
I know, yeah. I just don't see it kicking off here because I don't want to be negative on it, but Jesus, there's not much else here, to tell you the truth. Now, if you're going to pick Stratford, there's 3 of these places, one in Prescott, one in London, and one in Stratford upon Avon, and I'd rather go to the other 2, to tell you the truth, but really shouldn't be putting that out, would they?
Well, the original was, of course, Stratford upon Avon, and that's where the Globe is allegedly supposed to be. And I say that because, according to history, of course, he wrote everything, didn't he? However, there's now a theory that people wrote things for him.
Exactly. I was just going to come out with that one.
It's there, yeah. Well, he always pinched the tricks from somewhere. Everyone does. They can call it like inspiration or ripping off.
Well, the story goes that it was some type of... Was it royalty, Grim? I think it was at the time. And
can I just say that these are the views of the panel, not of the panel, but of the individuals only, and I do not answer questions.
Well, there's a few street names here named that. I think the reason they've done it here is because it's very old here, and there's Kemble Street. Is there a few? There's a few streets that are named after Shakespeare. So it must be something to do with around here, so Shakespeare or something.
Well, didn't he name Lime Street after his favourite female companions?
Oh, I don't know. You know more than me on it.
Well, that's where you go, allegedly, to pick up a trick or 3. A private showing, which is right next to the palace, if I remember right.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. I'm sure the back door to the Palace Theatre. Is it the Palace Theatre? is right opposite Lime Street railway station.
The Palace is
Is
it?
it it's it's
It's
I
the
know.
Royal Court. The Royal Court.
Is it the Royal Court? I
Yeah,
knew it
the
was
Royal
something
Court.
like that.
Yeah, that's a good venue. That Royal Court, the sound in there. What I noticed about this Shakespeare Theatre was when I went into the main room, where you can only fit about 200 people, I'd say. The sound acoustics, your ears go dead funny. It must be really set up good, and it's supposed to be an exact replica of the original theatre inside or something. The way it's laid out. Thought he must have spent all the money on, eh?
Right, I tell you what. There's two people in the chat, and I was asked whether by Alien if he could come up on here, and I said no. Right, but
Okay.
no more lives. I'd rather no more lives came up, but I don't have an email address or anything to send him a link, so I can't actually bring him up on the panel. But respect for coming in, and thank you. I asked people to behave, and guess what? They behave. It's nice.
Yeah. It's good. It's good to just chill on everything in it, Grim, and just get on in it. You know, I've had to be like that myself with you know, in this, when I go swimming, it's just you're not gonna get on with everyone, but I've got to be more. Just make sure you do your best, and if you can only do your best, can't you? You know, with people. Some in the gym, I've had a couple of trouble, but I think it's half the time it could be me. You know what I mean? Could be
Mr.
me.
Winston, thank you for
Hi,
your
James
comment.
Winston. He's great.
Thank you
Hello,
for your
Jim.
comment, but I don't want any horrible or nasty remarks either way. Leave them to me.
James is not nasty.
Stangu, how are you doing, sir?
Boo. I wasn't even ready. I'm all right. I've just got back. I was just grabbing myself. I'm going to have a beer. Sod it.
Even
though
though
it's-
beer, son.
Yeah. Even
I'm
though it's
having a beer.
raining. Yeah, it's raining here.
Oh,
It's
is
hammering
it?
down. Can you
Boiling
hear
here?
it? Yeah, it's hammering down. Bloody miserable day.
Oh, wait, we've got it really good.
Is it? Apparently it's going to brighten up next week here, but never mind. I like the rain. I prefer the rain to the sunshine anyway. But how you doing, guys?
Good, thank you. Yeah.
I was doing really good.
You was.
And then somebody else turned up, and
sorry, I can leave.
and I know they want to say something to me, so just get it over and done with, or forever hold your peace.
I'm just trying to think of songs that you could sing, you know, with that amazing voice. You know, something like "Cool for Cats" or "Love Cats," or you know. No, you're not getting away with it now, Grim. I've heard you sing, and you did well. It sounded good.
Living history mysteries. Hello. Uploading a video at the moment from our Thursday evening pub investigation. Very active 1912 building. Do you know, don't take this the wrong way, but I don't think I've heard of you.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, it looks like an interesting channel, actually.
Yeah.
Been around a while. Well, a year, but yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting. It tallies up with like the whole paranormal investigation, doesn't it? To look at your history and
I'm just looking for your link.
I'm guessing it's American, is it? Because there's a lot of the Mormon War. Do you want me to put the link in the chat? Would you like me to put the link in the chat?
Just check them out first, and by all means, yeah.
Yeah, it looks kosher.
I still want to. I still can't find them because everyone keeps putting chat in the chat. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because there's a couple of people I want to check out. You know. Okay.
Yeah.
James, I've decided that you look a-okay. So guess what? There you go. We don't get people. You now have control over Alien.
Oh, cheers, Outlaw. Sorry.
Hello, Outlaw, mate.
I must say, James is a really good guy. I've known him quite a while now. Yeah.
I've only had one interaction with him, and I tell you what, he's pure manners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why can't I see that? Oh, there they are. Went past them.
There's the ice cream van.
Oh, that's
you're gonna
Oh,
man.
just
put
one
the ice cream
cornetto.
Ah.
van.
Give it to me.
You might get a
Mate, mine-
strike for that one.
Copyright on it.
Delicious squash cream. I'm not telling you where it came from.
Ew. Oh, you've put me right off my screwball now, Grim. No.
Well, Living History Mysteries, you just got another subscriber. Guys, if you haven't subscribed, they are 14 subscribers away from the magic 500.
Make
So,
that 13.
Right, and make that 12. I'll go and subscribe to that
right.
now.
So everybody else is in the chat. It's very, very rare that I ask people to do this, but I would like you to subscribe. Show me Sasquatch. Hello. Oh, they're all... Do you know what? I keep forgetting about the time difference.
Show me Sasquatch. Is that the same Sasquatch with a different name? Is it? Wasn't it?
No,
something else Sasquatch, no?
That's Caucasian.
Oh, there's more Sasquatches. Okay.
Yes. You know,
Fair
it's a bit like the Sniffers,
All right.
except they're more liberal minded
Yep.
with their viewpoints.
Okay. The ones that worry me, isn't there a growing family of white coats? They worry me. I don't like the white
yeah,
coats.
there is, isn't there? Yeah, there is.
They're coming for us, man.
So yeah, please go over and subscribe, including you, Alien. I'm sure they can deal with you if you start, but I don't think so, because it's got nothing to do with what you're talking about. It's actually educational. So they're 8 away. So come on, guys. There's enough of us here, hopefully. Tony, sorry, I didn't see you sneak in the back door there. Dream sing to us. You can shut off. What do you think I am, a performing monkey?
We all live in a yellow submarine.
No, it's a tambourine, you muppet.
A tambourine. Do you know what made me laugh about that? I'm not picking on the Americans, but they actually pronounced it submarine. Well, the Beatles call it submarine, don't they? Like
Submarine.
A submarine, but they were saying
Well, hang on a second.
submarine.
Carl, Alison, how do you say submarine?
Submarine.
Thank you.
Submarine. That's how the Beatles sang it, didn't they? They say we'll live in a
Yes.
yellow submarine.
Yes.
Submarine.
Well,
How do you say it, love?
singing,
Say some.
Submarine.
Say.
it is.
Submarine.
No, Alison's done is sub. She went sub. Was you thinking about it too much?
No.
No, that's the way you say it.
Submarine.
Sub. Go on.
Submarine.
Say. You know when someone's like,
Submarine.
Submarine. It's a marine,
Submarine.
isn't it? Yeah, submarine.
you know when.
Where the hell's Marine?
Hey, listen to this. The way she says this. Say when someone's in charge of a county or something. What did he call it?
Mayor.
She says
Mayor.
mayor.
Oh, the mayor.
I say mayor, and she says mayor.
Mayor.
Yeah.
Mayor.
I
And Dave's-
to both. Okay.
Bury.
Yeah. Where'd you get the black pudding, love?
Bury.
Bury, she says.
Bury, is
Not
that Berry?
Yeah,
Oh, Bury.
She says it like it's squeaking or something.
It's
Well,
spelled.
actually, Alison's technically right because the people in Bury don't say Bury, they do say Bury.
You're technically right, love, because the people who live there say it like you.
Bury.
Yeah, put
Outlaw.
the headphones on so you can hear.
Outlaw. If you say U-boat, we say missile.
Why you won't we say missile?
That'll blow you out the water. Or is it depth charges? I'm not sure. It's one of them. Listen, you can sub to whoever you want within reason, because it's your choice.
Don't sub to me.
If anyone puts any links in that are to channels that we don't support, the person putting them in will be removed. It's not that we don't believe in free speech, because we do. We just don't believe in right-wing fascism. But that's another story.
Isn't that Sasquatch's channel though?
Now it's all
A
full
link.
of fun. Sasquatch is great. He's a nice bloke. He does karaoke. Well, sort of. Yeah.
I was itching to come on this morning, but I had 10 minutes, I had half an hour to get ready for work. I wanted to come on and just give it a quick blast, but I couldn't. But next time,
Yeah,
is
I know.
he doing? When are we doing ours, or is it just Hippie doing regularly? To say?
Oh, I don't know with Hippie. Don't forget, he's so far. Their time span is so far behind us. I mean, it was only by accident I was awake when he was actually live. You know.
Okay.
But we will be doing it. I've almost got the target that I want to get to, because I want to get 1,000+ songs. I'm on the way to get that now, luckily. Now sorted it out. But yeah, it's going to be in Skype.
Yeah, don't do it, Outlaw. Don't do it. You don't need to. Please don't. Yeah, but you know the app they use. Is it free? Can I ask if it's free? You don't have to name it, but is it free? Or is it paid?
Everything I use is no comment on that, because I can't answer questions.
Okay. Well, okay. If it is, could you send me a link to it via Discord or something so I can have a look at it?
Yes, I'll think about it.
Unless it's paid. All right. Cheers.
It's funny, just to go back onto that submarine thing there. I know, because I'm still thinking about it now. My brain's a bit slow like that, but I'm stuck on that. But where's the sub? There's no M in it, is there? The right? It's sub means underwater, and marine means water, doesn't it? Mean submerged.
They say submarine, don't they? Can I just reply to something there? Alien Mankind says, I don't believe in history. It don't make any difference to me. Can I just say, like a wise man once said, to not know your history is to look into the future with one eye blind.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have to agree with that. But this is why we have to keep our understanding of Alien Mankind in the back of our heads, because he does things like this just to try and get to people to wind them up. It's 4:20, folks.
Right. Can I just say, I've just had the phone call. It is going live at 3 o'clock.
Okay.
Fantastic. So we've got just over half an hour before everybody, hopefully, will go over to Wolflovers channel. Please, if you haven't done already, make sure that you subscribe and like the show, even if you don't like it. And can we have Wolflovers channel, and only Wolflovers channel, being spammed, please, so that you know, just as a sort of way of doing it, you know. Outlaw, I don't mind you putting your channel in, you know that.
Exactly, Sasquatch. History is written by the victors.
Yeah, I'm going on about it again, right? But James Winston said he thought I'm going on about this submarine, but sub sandwich. he thought it was to do with food, so because he used to like sub, you know, in America. Well, you know, our Amy, when she was a little baby or kid, I said, "Come on, try bubble gum." And she goes, no. She was absolutely terrified of bubble gum because she thought it was bubble gun, and it exploded. And she didn't. She didn't get the gun. She thought it was gum. She thought it was gun, not gum. So for years, I didn't. It's funny, that, isn't it?
By any chance, was she a Scouser? Was she born in Scousland?
Yeah, she says. Yeah,
that explains it.
Yeah, she's gone posh now, though, Grim. She's gone really posh.
Well, she got to Kirby.
Now she's in London.
Oh.
Yeah, London. Oh, she's in Italy at the moment. Can you believe my little girl, mate? She's absolutely international. So she's in Italy having a holiday at the moment. I've done it all on her own. Absolutely loving it, smashing it, she is. And she's coming straight back for her birthday in London then.
UK Transparency. Hello, how are you
doing?
doing?
UK Transparency, mate.
Hello.
Is she kind of, is she student, is she, or student
Yeah,
age?
she's doing
that kind of-
yeah, she's on a third year of a degree now, the uni. Well, she's
Yeah.
doing graphic design.
Nice.
Yeah, she's doing really good.
Is she on one of those?
Sorry to
No,
interrupt.
go ahead.
Can someone please put Living Histories Mysteries link in the chat so that any latecomers can redo it? Or better still, can you pin it for me? And then we can have it at the top.
Let's pin it.
And then we can just tell people to go to the message at the top. And
Yeah.
if you can't pin it, let me know and I'll do it.
Are you going to do it, Stango? I'm busy.
Oh, no, only Grim can do it. Sorry. Only you can do it, Grim.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right then. That's fine.
I could do
I just got noticed in Prescott then, didn't I, Al? It's so embarrassing, you know. When people recognise you off YouTube. I've been twice. It's happened again today. I went out and some fella stopped me, didn't he, and said, "Oh, are you putting any more videos out?" And he shook my hand and that, didn't he? But it was like, it's funny that people think you're a little bit famous off the YouTube, and then if they see you in Prescott, yeah.
Yeah, but that is good, Carl, isn't it?
Is it? Yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
As well, it's good for you.
He has encouraged me to do a bit because he said he was looking forward to seeing what else to the next videos and that. So it's encouraged me, yeah, I must admit. But it is a bit weird, isn't it?
I know what you mean, but it is good that.
Yeah.
Right, I've pinned it, so there's no excuses. We just ask people.
Yeah, I'll check that channel out.
Yeah, just go and sub it.
I have, mate. Yeah, I have.
We've got to get into.
Yeah. He's on.
Six away. 6 away.
Yeah, 6 away. Dick, Outlaw
I'm
King
on my
spot.
way. I'm on my way. Don't worry.
Hey, that's a milestone, that, isn't it? The 500, like. Oof.
There you go. I've done it.
We're still a long way off.
Yeah, but you're growing nicely there, Grim. That's great, that, mate.
Yeah.
Do you know how many years we was on YouTube before we even got past about 70 or something like that? 12 11 years or something like that. And so it's only meeting people like this, getting more community going.
Yeah,
it's got better.
Well, I put the notification bell on so that I'd get some notifications to say I do spend a lot of time on YouTube, unfortunately, watching other people's stuff. But that'd be good, because I don't know that much about history. I take it's in the US as your base there. And we've got a countdown. We've got 4 to go now.
4 to go, guys. I branched out to another channel last. Sorry, Stangu.
No, I was just reading that. I don't know if that's a spelling mistake, James Winston. I feel like we can leave from history. Is that learn from history? Unfortunately, people don't learn from history. That's why we keep making the same mistakes. It's subjective, though, isn't it? I mean, it depends. I mean, we can. Some people don't. Some people do. As it comes to, like a general kind of like global thing or worldwide, then maybe not. But, as long as like each individual makes their changes that they feel or deem,
we should learn from history.
Positive. We can learn from history.
Yeah.
Even if it is written by the victors, we can learn from.
Yeah, we could. That's the thing. Yeah, you're so right. That's a positive way of looking at it. That Stangu, big up, mate.
Alien, thank you for respecting the few rules that we have and respecting the terms of service for the channel. Thank you so much. Enjoy whatever it is you're going to be doing next. There you go. I have to say goodbye to him. He has been good for a change. Yeah.
Thanks for that, Chris, mate. Yeah, a great fella at Outlaw King, and he's been here for ages, mate. I've always got on with him. I have.
Hello, Crafty Cat. How are you doing? We have at the top of the page a pinned link. We're asking people to go and subscribe so we can get the community page up and running. They're only 4 away. Yeah, I'll keep pushing it.
You've done well on that, though, Grim. You've pumped that right up there. It's good.
3
Grab a
away
nose
now.
in on her.
Yes,
Yeah,
great.
3 away, God. Yeah, you've done wonders there, mate.
Go on.
And we've got just under half an hour to get those 3. So anybody you know that's on YouTube, grab them and get them to go over there. Let's work this out as a team.
Can I ask Grim or Grandad even, has the location been revealed, or is that going to be the revealing when they get there? I know.
Well, they are there now. They are there.
Have you told people the place, the location, or
no? They'll do
Okay.
that in time.
Keep it zipped.
Yeah. I don't know who's moving the mic along the clothing, but
Oh, that might be me, that Grim. Sorry.
yeah,
I was just scratching my armpit. Don't worry about it.
I thought you was going to say something else.
I nearly did. I was going too bad.
It wouldn't be the first time he said that. He has actually done it on camera when he was scratching his foot.
You spy on us, don't you?
You were scratching your foot, sir.
Oh, my foot. Sorry. I thought you were talking about the other night, something else. Never mind.
Listen, she's not here, so I can't say anything. It's unfair. She can't defend herself.
Of course she's not. It's daylight. She's safely tucked up in her coffin.
Hey, we're 2 away now. That's fantastic. Outlaw, you're doing a fantastic job with this countdown.
Stangu, you've made me feel like one of them bamboo drinks, you know. You know, with the sun.
What, you feeling a bit rum, are you?
I'm feeling a bit rum now, yeah. I might be having one today, I think.
Do you know what? Yesterday, I finished that, but I know I've had it for months now. There was about 2, I made 3 shots out of it in that bottle, and I did with a bit of ice in it, a bit of ice, slice of lemon. It was like, oh, it's the best, isn't it?
The bamboo.
Oh, it's the best.
Oh my God, innit?
It is. It's beautiful. Have you bought a bottle now? I know you nipped into.
No. I haven't got the bottle. No.
You got to wait until it's on offer, man. There's no way.
Yeah, of course, mate. Yeah. No, go. And I tell you what, make it last as well. I won't, because I've got a bottle of dark matter there and I got that before Christmas, and I've still got a shot or 2 of that left. So I make it last when it's quality like that. I won't. Well, it's the best way with anything. Just get quality and don't and then just have special occasions with me, because you know we can easily get stuck in, can't you, too much? But now you savour the taste, that bamboo. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, you know the stuff, Stangu, with that one, mate. Yeah, that's why we picked that one after you saying that. And yeah, what the flavours like going on in that with the banana and the toffee and all that.
I know. When you said that, I tasted it and thought, you're bang on. I could taste the vanilla. It was like, whoa, you're a connoisseur of this stuff, man.
Well, I go on the connoisseur rum group, you know, on the YouTube, and I don't know nothing to them. I'll have to tell you, I'm like that common in the rum world. You know what I mean? Saying, oh, have you had Captain Morgan? And they're like, oh my God, yeah. You know what I mean?
Happy shopper.
I'm proper out me depth in there, you know, Stangu, proper out me depth. But they're nice enough. Like I've reached out to another channel that's on tonight, and they've been nice. You know, I'm starting to branch out to other channels. They might come over to ours. This channel was like classic old school dance music from back in the day. They're on tonight, yeah. And same with the rum group. I go over there. It's good. It's all, you know, spreading little avenues, like seeing who's positive and things like that. Get around positive people. I like the way I like the way this group's all positive. Stangu's always positive. We got Grand who just wants it positive. We all do, don't we? This James fella's really positive. Miss J's buzzers are up to death. She's been helping us loads. All positive, yeah. It's what we need. With a very dark twist, though. You're into the Grim Reaper and you're into the you know what I mean? It's a very dark twist.
All right,
that's it. There's nothing more positive about the Grim Reaper.
What's that, Grandad?
I've just got another account. I'm going to whit it to 500.
Oh,
hey. Oh, I could have done that too. I could get it to 550 now. Thinking about it, but never mind.
Have a look. It should have gone unless somebody's knocked out. It should have moved up.
Ah, what's that say there? Crafty Cat, James, I'm the best Canadian here.
500.
God for thee. 500? Go on, you got
500. Got it.
Can I just say I'm the best Canadian on the panel? Eh?
Unfortunately, I have to agree with him
Yeah, I'm the only Canadian
because
on the panel.
because he's got Canadian relatives.
Well, all my
Hey,
family.
that's not easy getting a 500. You pushed that good there, Grim, and I tell you what, mate, that's a milestone, that one, isn't it?
Well, it certainly is, and congratulations. Let's hope
Yeah.
that we continue with that.
Oh, I love Toronto.
Hang on a second. He said on the panel, not in the chat.
Yeah, on the panel, But I've got to say, I love Toronto. I love the CN Tower. And I was there when the Blue Jay Stadium opened. Whoa. Now you know.
I just caught Alison then yawning dead bad, you know, because I've got the headphones on and she can't see what's going on. So I've plugged her in now. She's in. Say hello, Al.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
We don't really want to send you to sleep.
No, she couldn't hear it, and it was getting boring for her because I'm just on here listening and that. And I'm quite happy listening because it's good positive stuff going around. It makes me smile. Alison smile up now. She's on with the chat and she knows what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. And see, I can read you like a book, Al.
I know.
Right. If you haven't already, go and subscribe to Sasquatch.
Right, I'm
The
going for
link's in the channel.
Sasquatch now. I'm going to go and get Sasquatch.
Sure,
He doesn't need it.
Yeah, oh, he's got
no,
loads,
no.
hasn't he? Yeah.
There
Oh,
we
well, I'll have
go.
a nose in, mate. Extra
He's just got
Sasquatch.
another one.
And another.
And another.
So what's
And I
that
think
channel all about, Grim?
What, Sasquatch?
Yeah, I'm pretty naive. I don't know anything about Sasquatch. I never spoke to him or nothing.
Well,
Hello, Sasquatch.
he talks about various things, but he's got a guy called Patrick, who goes on, and he is an absolute diamond of a singer.
Ah, great.
Now, if we're going to go down the route of karaoke, we're going to have to keep it very quiet because otherwise we're going to get 50 people in there all wanting to sing. And I'm not very good at conducting a choir, never mind a bloody whole load of people. But I think I might have to set up a karaoke Skype so people go to the right place. If it works, it'd be great. I want to try it out later, but I'm not going to do it.
I would have a go.
So would I.
Me and Alison would have a go. Just for a laugh, you know. Not very good singer, me though.
Well, it's not about that, is it? It's
Confidence, it is.
It's about taking part.
Yeah, I'll take part because it'll get me better at it anyway.
You know, and you get loads of positivity.
Yeah.
And then you get Grandad who'll come on and sing, and we'll all rub.
Brilliant. And I know the type of song Stangu will do. You do a bit of rap, don't you? No, you do a bit of rap as well, don't you, Stangu?
Well, like Canadian rap with a capital C.
Yeah, you get into it, mate.
Yeah. I can't sing, so I just go through the lyrics.
The only problem with it was last time, Stangu, it wasn't so much anything else but being out of sync with the Brumman backing. No, mate, don't put you. Yeah, that's what throws you, mate. So don't be hard on yourself.
This is why I want to kind of like, you know, try and we might be able to adapt this thing or do stuff with it. I mean, it's about experimenting, isn't it? We will.
Yeah, we need a bit of physics. Yeah, some people have a better connection than others, it seems, and they bang on time. And there's more delay on others. It's a bit of a pain, isn't it?
The only thing is, the only thing I can think is if like the host of the show can actually find a platform where they can delay their latency, or if you know what I mean.
Yeah, my brain's getting old in the old age, but there's got to be physics behind it somewhere, hasn't there?
Yeah,
where we can
it's never going to be instant on the internet. It's got to travel, even if it's just a second or two. And being a musician, you know that second counts, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's the problem,
especially when it comes to harmonizing.
Yeah, well, percussive is everything in it, you know. Yeah. It's not that you don't get the notes right, but in the right note, but you get them in the right place. That's jazz, then, isn't it?
Jazz. What was I going to say about the?
I just want to say hello to Purple. I hope you've got some sleep, mate. I was
Hello,
talking to him
people.
in the early hours of the morning, and Sasquatch is right. He's talking about 70s and 80s music. It probably is.
Well, then you should tune into the GrimReaperRadioshow.com. Yeah. We love the 80s there, don't we, Grim?
Well, you only get 50s to the 80s. You don't get
Yeah, good selection.
all the good music, and it's on an autoplay, so it's even better. But occasionally, there's a mix-up of communication. Now we've got two different ways of streaming. One's on the radio, and the other one is on the live stream via the website. So when I sort of change where we're going, and I presume people pick up, I don't know, telepathy, because I'm sure I do tell people 5 minutes beforehand.
5 minutes, yeah.
And it's like, what? Where are we going?
Can I just say, see you on the other side, Outlaw?
Oh, you're heading out with your dogs, no problem. Enjoy. Yeah, try and get back in time for Wolflovers. Starts at 3, and it is going live.
Have a great day, Outlaw King, mate. Lovely.
Yeah, I agree with Spooky Press there.
So do I.
80s, the worst and best music. Exactly. The mainstream stuff sucked. You found so. I'll tell you what. I looked for alternative.
You don't have to shout.
Oh, sorry, I've got to turn my volume down. I found alternative music in the 80s and found some of the best bands that are still living.
That's too low.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
Oh, there you go. Too low.
At the time, there's Spooky Press on free day. Yeah, at the time, I just wasn't feeling the 80s, mate. But going back and researching some of the more underground stuff and that, there's some belting stuff going on. You're right there. Yeah,
alternative, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. You can...
Boy George.
Exactly. You can't whack a bit of Kylie either, can you? And Jason.
You mean
Darby and Ken?
You can't sock a bit of Stock Aitken and Waterman, yeah. No. But if it wasn't for the 80s, music wouldn't have got better in the 90s, would it? Come on.
Well, that's questionable.
Yeah.
It's like War and Peace. You can't you can't appreciate peace without a good old war. No, sorry, that's.
Yeah, Mrs. J, an 80s mix on PsyOp, that'd be good, wouldn't it? Yeah, Alison's nodding here as well. There was a good playlist of some. You put a playlist in this Jazz Funk and House there. So in Skype, and if you have a look, I was looking through, and she put some good ones in there, for ones I like as well. And it might just open up a few new mixes or bands you'd like. And I'll do the same with yours. We'll share information and we'll put our heads together and see what we come up with, innit?
If there's somebody who's close to Skype or can pick up the link and put it into the chat, then people will be able to go over to Skype, and they will also be able to tune in, have a good time, and be part of the show, because it gets worse than this, folks.
Definitely gets worse than this.
Yeah. Everything's planned in advance and it just never happens. You know. Now there's 70s and 80s music, because the songs had a message to them. Yeah, Massage in the Brothel was one. And then you got, same for the music in the 90s. So there's a 20 year difference, so to speak. So yeah, I like that. I don't agree, but I like it.
I'd be interested to hear Mrs. J's selection of 80s music, because she pulls out some right obscure corkers that I'm not familiar with, and that's good. I like that. New stuff, something you've never heard before.
Some great stuff to get your teeth into, guys, really is.
90s was...
the come down from
down.
The 80s.
Hello, Doghouse.
Hello, Doghouse.
Hello, Doghouse. Hello, Truth.
Hello, mate.
Hello, Truth.
There
you go. That's it.
TV.
There's Mrs. J's psyop, where you'll find Mrs. J and her music. I'm here, folks. Get in there.
Well, funny enough, I've also got a psyop thing, but I don't use it. I keep deleting stuff because one day I'll get it right. My first 245 LPs, Sasquatch.
Elvis out 45 LPs.
Yeah.
45 LPs. Aren't they 12 inch? 45's the singles, aren't they? Elvis in the Ghetto.
45,
Beatles, Long and whatever.
Yeah, 45 are singles.
Are you talking about LPs at a 45 speed rather than 33 and a quarter, third or whatever it is? Is that correct? No, you're winding me up.
No, you can. There is certain singles what did play at 33.
Oh, really? Oh, do you know what? I didn't know that.
Very rare, though. Very rare.
Yeah, then the American 12 inches play a 33 as well, not 45. Like our 12-inch vinyls, they play a 45. Yeah, the big ones.
Truth, I really don't know why your things have gone up, your subs, but hey, it's always good to know. Okay, that's so. Okay, yeah, you're nearly ready for your live, but don't go. Well, you're trying to say that we've got to finish early so you can get ready. Folks, we'll be finishing in about 10 minutes. Otherwise, we'll overrun, and I don't want that. I want you to get over there and watch the live on Wolflovers Ghost Hunts. And would you do me a favor? Will you put it in the chat, somebody, because we've got a lot of new guys come in who might want to go and listen and watch and see whether or not there is any evidence of anything spooky during the day.
Where's it gone?
Well, I'll tell you what, I had a spooky experience once, and it happened in a day, which was made it more and more spooky, I suppose, because you're just not you're not thinking spooky in a day, and it happens. You're thinking spooky. Does that make sense?
No, I know what you're saying.
Well,
yeah.
I'll give you a clue. Not a clue of the location, but I'll describe the area. There are no houses. There's no shops.
Right.
Plenty of fields. No, right, and there's no direct power. So the only power which they're going to be using will be the batteries, right, to bring us the show. So if there is what's called apparently residual energy, that would be an indication that there is a spirit there. And on the right-hand side, the barman usually puts a vodka down for you.
Hello, bear mate.
You had to think of that one.
I did. Well, I had something else on my mind, but I don't want to say too much without giving it away. But I did wonder whether Nick and Wolf had considered an offering, especially considering the history of the place, and an offering of alcohol. But that's all I'm saying.
Bear, I'm actually about to close down because Wolflovers going live, doing a live ghost hunt in the day, or spirit hunt, or whatever label you want to put on it. They're going live. We're coming off. This was the pre-show. But I'll be around on Telegram if you want to give you a bell, if you want to have a chat.
Yeah, I haven't. Oh yeah, it's all right. Don't it now. Yeah, well, he'd left my scooter outside the town. I'll get it in a minute. Yeah, I haven't seen Bear for ages, and pity that I catch up. But you're saying about it being no machinery around and that. So if you hear something like a bloody ripsaw go, mate, and you're out there where there's no houses, and then it really scares you'll be off like dust, mate. I've had it myself. Like one time I was sitting in the middle of nowhere, and I heard these metal feet coming down steps. I mean, my mate looked at each other and went, "What the hell?" Mate, we was gone. We acted all hard. We acted all hard, like we could handle it. But and then we were walking slowish. Then we started to pick it up, and then next thing we was running, mate. You know what I mean? We acted all hard, but it was spooky, that one, yeah.
Right.
I hope you
Just going to go round the table, so to speak, because it's nearly 10 to. Simple yes or no. We'll find out later what the answer is. Do you think they will find any proof that during the day there is energy floating around where there shouldn't be energy?
I think
It's a yes or no answer. It's a yes or no answer.
Oh, sorry, I can't do that.
Well, they're either going to find proof or they're not.
Yes.
Grandpa says yes.
I missed that, Scrim. What? I was just going to say to Bear, just dead quick. Sorry. I've felt the same, Bear. Like I've not spoke to you for ages now, but it's nothing like that, mate. You know that it's nothing like that. But Grim, what was that question again?
Right.
You said I missed it when I was reading it.
It's a yes or no answer, and the same with people in the chats, right?
Yeah.
Do you think that they will find any proof that there is energy in the location where they are, where the only power that they've got is from their batteries? There's they're literally in the middle of nowhere, and there are fields all the way around them. So the answer is: do you think they will or they won't find proof that
it's got to be a yes or no?
Yes, that's right.
Oh. Well, that's the old point, isn't it? That's the questions we were.
Yeah, but we haven't got time.
Oh, mate.
I'm over time. Yes or no? I'm pushing you. Come on.
Yes or no, love? Are they going to find activity?
Yeah.
Yes, Alison's a yes, definite yes on that. She was dead easy. I'm going to say.
Right.
I'm going to say yes as well. I mean, I'm going to say yeah. Something weird's going to happen. Something weird's going to happen, I think.
Right. So far, we are leading the way, especially with the chat as well, because they're all saying yes. Stangu, you didn't say yes or no.
I can't, can I? You know that.
Well, you have to. I'm sorry. Simple as that.
In your opinion, Stangu.
In my opinion.
Yes or no.
Right. In my opinion,
yes or no.
The only thing is,
you're not going to answer it. Right.
You have as much chance.
Right.
Have you done that as he took his ten off?
Now he's playing silly buggers. Right.
Well.
Yes or no?
Hey. Can you rephrase the question? Could you say? Can you ask me?
No. Yes or no? It's a simple thing. Are they going to find activity or not? And I've got to close this down.
In your opinion, that's all it is. It doesn't mean to say.
I'm not interested in the history of life, etc. You know. Yes or no?
Come on, Stango. I've got to hear you.
I'm just gonna say positive. No, I can't. That's not yes or no.
That's a good one. He said yes. Thank you. Right.
Listen.
So we have a unanimous thing on the to say that they will find activity. I've only seen one no, I think, in the maybe two now in the chat, and I am going to say that they are not going to find proof that there is activity.
That is a good answer, actually. You're talking about proof.
Yeah.
And on that, chance in daytime as the
and on that, we are going. Bye, guys. See you later.
Take care. Bye.
Later.
Head over to Wolflovers now.